Hey guys, it's Lunatic Fringe Ange back. I know I haven't been posting videos lately, but because it's currently, right now I have my sister's phone, and my laptop is broken, so I've been having a hard time with that shit. So, I just watched, I'm not taking any credit for this. I'm fully putting out there that I kind of got inspired to make this video by the YouTuber Daz Black, or the Viner Daz Black. His YouTube channel is Daz Gaming, or any other channel. If I find it, I will put a link. But I want to go on a rant today because a lot of people out there, I get that they're homophobic. And I get that they're against lesbians, gay, trans people, bisexual people, queer or questioning people. I've made that mistake before, and I pissed someone from the LGBT community off with that. But I'm going on a whole rant because, okay, I get that some people don't like gay people or lesbian people or bisexual or trans or whatever. But in the video that I watched that from Daz Black, literally a woman meets a lesbian person and does like the cross thing. Like, bitch, that is over the top. You meet a lesbian person. Okay, she's a normal person. She just happens to like the same sex. She happens to be in a different relationship, like, area than you. Like, I'm sorry for going off on this, but I'm bisexual myself, and I've met people who have been this pissed off about it. The amount of people that I've told that I was bisexual before I told my own parents, and they were, like, back when this happened, like, they didn't even know. They thought it was a sin until they found out about it, and now they respect me and they know what to do, but my dad still gets pissed when I date a girl. I'm currently with my boyfriend at the moment, almost 2 months, so fingers crossed that this lasts. But when people admit to you that they're bisexual, they're lesbian, they're gay, let them be happy. Be happy for them. I have a friend named Nyesha in my class, and she's lesbian. I have at least my cousin is gay. I know at least 15 gay people and 5 lesbians. I am in that community, and I know what's going on. I know how people homophobic and normal, regular, everyday people act around them. Oh, you lesbian? Don't come near me. Like, people are even going as far as saying gay people have more sex than gay men have more sex than straight men. Some gay men are with their partners for over 10 years and have barely had any. And the fact that this is happening, this is going to be one of my shorter rants, but the fact that this is happening is kind of pissing me off. Because look at Joey Graceffa. Look at Shane Dawson and Ryland. They're making their way perfectly fine. Shane and Ryland even want to have a kid soon. They have 2 dogs, a cat, and want to have a kid. Bad time. But, yeah. There's people in this world that think that lesbians and gays are basically demons. And I don't find that funny. Because the amount of times, I have one close friend at my school, and the amount of times he's joked about the LGBTQ community is astonishing, and every time it happens, we get into a fight. We end up becoming friends again by the next day because he always apologizes and promises never to do it. And the last time he did that, he has not cursed the LGBT community once. Because he knows that I will He knows I will jump down his throat for it. He does not like when I'm known as someone in my school that if you piss me off, you better run. And you better fucking hide. But a lot of people don't realize that them shaming the LGBT community is why a lot of the suicides that happen are mostly in the LGBT community, because of all the neglect, the hate, and everything that's happened. I'm actually going to search this up while I talk to you guys about this, because I can guarantee you most of the population that have committed suicide, go ahead girl, has been from the LGBT community. But, sorry, my cat decided to fucking fight. I'm gonna get arrested. Lightning Mousy, cut it out! But yeah. A lot of this has happened, and it's not fun. For the last 2 years since I realized I was bisexual, before that I was bi-curious. Before I realized I was bisexual, I was happy. I was my energetic self. Now all I listen to is Evanescence, Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance, and Green Day. I went from One Direction and fucking bands like that. One Direction, Justin Bieber, Little Mix, shit like that. To Hailstorm, fucking Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance. All this shit. Because of how people treated me. And it's not fun. One day that I made the wrong mistake by saying LGBTQ, and one of my... Okay, so that day I was in my English class, and we were having a talk about the LGBT community, and me being Miss Grammar Nazi, had to correct my teacher. And I said, it's LGBTQ. She asks, what does the Q stand for? I said, I don't know, I'll search it up. I searched it up, and I said the first thing that it said, and it said queer. I didn't read the rest of it, and I was stupid. The one lesbian friend I have in that class didn't pay attention to me for a whole nother month. Every time I tried to ask her for a question, she'd ignore me. And that was the biggest mistake I ever made. I mean, when you're shunned by your own people, it's not okay. 47% of suicides that happen each year are LGBTQ related. And they don't find out until after. Years after. Most of them end up happening in the suicide forest. If you've seen Logan Paul's episode, which I kind of shun him for, it's not right. Suicide, it's not right. People commit suicide because they feel neglected. They don't feel like they belong. They feel like outcasts because of people like Logan Paul with what happened. The amount of times I've tried and ended up getting caught because of it. I'm still going to therapy for it, and I'm surviving. I'm pushing through. Depression. People go through depression every day because of shit that happened when they were a kid, or if it happened in their later life, like with LGBTQ, or if it happened like, oh, something happened with their girlfriends, or something happened with their dad's, like in the book we're reading in my English class, Jeanette, she's becoming a little, what?
Don't forget to give it
whatever, whatever, go to fuck to bed.
Ready to go to bed.
Anyway, back to the fucking subject before my mom fucking interrupted. I'm gonna start locking that door. Back to the situation. In my school, we're reading a book called The Glass Castle. And in it, Jeanette kind of goes into a, depression state like later on in the book, because of her dad's drinking habits and the fact that her mom, sugar addict, is worrying about her food before she worries about her 4 kids. They're living in the book, they're living in West Virginia. And they're living in a shit home, no insulation, part of the roof is missing, and they have a giant hole in the backyard where they throw their garbage because they couldn't afford garbage trucks back then. That book was the child's life. And I'm sorry if I'm going on a tangent, but this shit's not fun. Suicide, fucking depression, manic depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I go through anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and the occasional depression. It's not fun. Especially when you have anxiety attack on top of panic attack. And then depression 5 minutes later. Literally the only reason why I haven't killed myself yet is because of this little one and the amount of friends that I have at my school. Even if they fucking decide to joke around with me a little too much, I know they're still there. As long as this one will be. And even though it's my senior year and a lot of the friends that I have at school I won't see again, it still has me looking up to the future. Because I know as long as I have this one and as long as I have the friends that I do have, very few friends I do have, I will still be here. And if I'm not, then I'm not. But I thought I'd get this out here because I'll forget. Or I'll just lose interest because of depression. Or I'll go into panic attacks and completely, black out. But gay people, lesbian people, bisexual, and queer or questioning people, pansexual, transgender, they're all human. And we need to stop acting like they're a fucking alien race. Because we're treating them like aliens, they're dying off quicker. We need to treat the humans like humans. Rather than seeing gay people on the street and going, or seeing lesbian people on the street and going like this, praying they're not going to attack you. They are not vicious. They are not tigers. They are not fucking bears. They are not fearful animals. They are humans, and you are treating them like they are fucking animals. You are treating them like they're ferocious carnivores. And I'm sorry if I'm being a little pushy in this episode, but it's true, and you guys, whenever and if you guys ever do this, you need to fucking stop. It's not right. You can comment in the captions or whatever, wherever I fucking post this. It is not right. I don't care what you say, it is not right. It will never be right. And when you get arrested for accomplice to murder, or accomplice to suicide, or whatever the fuck it is, don't come crying to me, and don't go commenting in the fucking comments, oh, I got arrested for this. Because I warned you. I warned you that it's not right. I warned you that it's not right. And I warned you that you would get in trouble. So please fucking cut it out. Because I am done with this. I have lost enough friends in my entire life. I lost my lesbian friend from Grant School because someone decided to set a fire to her house. My bisexual friend Carly passed away. I think she was bisexual. I don't remember. I have terrible memory, but I lost my best friend Matthew. And I lost my friend Samad. If anyone from our school is seeing this, we all lost Samad. I know he probably wasn't part of the LGBT community, but I can't lose any more people. I can't lose any more friends. And no one out there wants to lose anybody. So if you have any fucking common sense, and all the bullies out there who want to pick on gay people, calling them faggots, fucking dick suckers and everything, fuck off, or I will find you. That's not a threat. That's just a pure statement. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care which branch of the fucking government you come from. It is not right, no matter how high up, how rich you are, or how the fuck you are, or who the fuck you are. Trump fucking killed somebody, he's getting arrested. I don't fucking care. Nobody wants to lose anybody. The only person that ever cared about me and my family was my grandpa, and he died when I was 9. So if you have any fucking common sense, stop fucking penalizing everybody because of their fucking sexuality. If they want to date guys, let them date guys. They want to date girls, let them date girls. Let them be whatever the fuck they want. Because nobody's judging you. And if somebody started judging you when you were a kid, don't take those fucking feelings out on anybody else. I grew up from kindergarten to 8th grade because everybody that got picked on decided to pick on me. Because they couldn't take out their feelings on other shit. So they decided to take it out on me. So if anybody is seeing this, anybody that used to pick on me, Angelo, anybody, fuck you. And all I care about is that nobody else that I know, and no one from the LGBT community I hear about, commits suicide, because I cannot deal with any more of this. I'm going on a rant because I am pissed. And I'm sorry that this is a 16-minute video, or 17, or whatever, how long this fucking video is. But the fact that this keeps happening, and will continue to happen. Shane Dawson's video of, the haunted bridge. The amount of people who have committed suicide off that bridge by jumping. Some woman back in the 1900s decided to jump off with her baby because she caught her husband cheating on her. The baby's fine and alive now, but she died because she threw the baby into a tree. Stop. Just stop. Stop cheating. Don't marry if you're gonna cheat, don't marry the woman unless you know she's the one you actually want to be with your entire life. Don't fucking penalize people for being their sexuality. And don't penalize people because you don't know their life. Again, I'm sorry I went on this rant, but it needed to be said. Anyway, Lunatic Fringe out.